Cell Engineering's promoter's son is a very close and dear friend of mine. But I didn't invest in I didn't get allotment. I tried investing, but I didn't get allotment at all. What's happening with the others? Someone's saying Laurus consolidation. Let's see. Laurus Labs at 610. Last 5 day trend also has gone from 640 to 610. 610. Oh, okay, it's consolidating. Not bad. It's actually not bad. If I were you, I would start picking up more. If I was you, I would start picking up more. Can we still buy Tata? Of course, man. Tata, Alexi, you should always buy. Is it a good time to enter? The thing is, see, if you're asking me if you're going to keep it for a very long period of time, then Tata Alexi is a prime stock to hold for a very long period of time. The only problem is if you're asking me, should I invest in the market now? I don't know because it is fucking weird, right? It's very, very, very weird. It's, what do you call that? It's too high for my comfort. It's just going up. It's reached 60,000. It's not supposed to go up like this. It had gone down to 25,000 during COVID last year, and it's gone up to 60,000 in this year. Um, I don't know, man. It's very weird. It's too high for my comfort. I don't know why. Yeah, and even Nifty is going up constantly. So I don't know when this thing will pop. Will it even pop, or will it just go like this? Because whatever is going up, it's going up too much for comfort. Whatever growth story you give, there is something called sustainable growth rate, right? We are currently not on a sustainable growth rate part. We are going very, very, very over sustainable growth rate. Um, in fact, our country isn't growing the way our Sensex is growing, right? That's why I shared something that Anshuman had posted today, which showed that the world is going to shit, but our market is just going up. Your views on your Laurus current price? I'm just gonna hold it, man. Every time Laurus goes down, I'm gonna hold it. The only problem is I don't know when it's gonna go down. That's the problem, right? Because nobody can time the market, not even me. It's just not making sense. If I just keep all my money in cash and I wait for the market to correct, then I lose out if the market doesn't correct. So it's always better to exit during a fall, and just ride the wave. Because see, I'll tell you what, when it was at 40,000, 35,000, people said 40,000 pe crash hoga. Okay, then 40,000 pe the biggest thing was 50,000 pe crash hoga. 50,000 is a bit too much. Now 50,000 pe abhi 60,000 ho gaya, right? So a lot of people kept predicting that it will happen at 30, 40, 50, 60, but it never happened. So it's just going up, so enjoy karo, right? But the minute it starts going down, that's when you leave the market, because tabi you will lose, right? In fact, if you had not held it from 30 to 60, you would have never made this money thinking ki crash hoga, right? See, PR Sundar is saying Nifty 25K. A lot of people in the market are saying 18K ke baad correction hoga, but we don't know anything, right? Nobody is, not that PR Sundar, no. In fact, PR Sundar just sold what, 20,000 CE ka Nifty, and he also sold, I think, 16,000 CE ka Nifty for a very big amount, right? The market worries me, the market worries everyone. But don't need to worry. जब तक ऊपर जा रहा है, you know it is stupid. You know कि कुछ बकवास चल रहा है, so enjoy the trend, enjoy the vibe. जब तक ऊपर जा रहा है जाने दो. The minute it starts falling, that's when you leave, right? Because that's exactly when your money starts becoming less. So the minute you feel that it's going to become a massive crash, bhag jao, exit the market, right? And by the way, the market will not crash unless there is a trigger. Okay, ऐसे मस्ती मजाक में market is not going to crash. Market will crash only when there's a trigger. A lot of people predicted that this what is that, the China thing was going to be a trigger, but it is not a trigger because China came and bailed them out. How did China bail them out? Does anyone know how China bailed them out? The Evergrande, how did everyone thought that was a trigger, but how did printing band-aid, as Anish is saying, right? मतलब पैसा जिधर था नहीं छापा है, या एग्जिस्टिंग पैसा जो पब्लिक का है वो forcefully pushed that thing. That's the problem. No, none of us right now know how much excess money has been pushed into the system, and this is a big concern and a big worry, right? I feel that is a bigger scam than anything else. Ki every time there is some big scam, everyone's so scared of a scam, or everyone's so scared of the bubble to burst, and they don't want to be the person to burst that bubble, is that they're just putting money and solving that issue, right? In fact, that is a bigger problem than anything else. See, everyone remembers 2008, and everyone remembers USA as a bad thing, right? कि यूएसए के वजह से 2008 में क्रैश हुआ, करेक्ट? But now, if imagine tomorrow there's a new crash that happens from India, then everyone will remember the 2022 crash that happened because of India. किसको चाहिए? सब नहीं चाहिए, right? Imagine Adani will become so famous अगर ऐसा कुछ scam बाहर आ गया तो. So what happened to that Sujeta Dalal's post also? दब गया. There's nothing came out of it, right? What happened to that? There was something that was supposed to come. Remember, she said she'll reveal all those things, and something wrong is happening. Nothing happened. People, you guys don't even remember that it's something like that had was there, and nobody tried to follow up. So nobody knows what the next crash will happen. Nobody cares about it. It's okay. It is fine. जब तक ऊपर जा रहे enjoy करो. When it starts going down, exit करो. That's exactly, whether it is crypto market, any market, just do that, right? Don't just sit with your hands in your pockets idly. It won't happen. Adani fell just for 2 days. Yeah, exactly. That's the funny thing, right? I thought that would be the trigger, but that wasn't the trigger. I thought Evergrande will be the trigger, but that wasn't the trigger. So I don't know. And both the triggers were supposed to happen, but they covered it up very well. But the thing is, you cannot cover it up for a long time. There will be something that will burst and will come. How much cash you are in now? The percentage? No cash. I'm fully invested only. I don't exit until the market falls down, right? Um, because see, in a day, even if it falls down quite drastically and quite heavily, I might lose 10% overall, right? But my portfolio, if I had not stayed invested in the last 4 5 or whatever, last 1 year, 1.5 years, I wouldn't have. The portfolio is up by what, 50%, because this is stupid. The market is stupid, but I'm not trying to say whether the market is correct or wrong. I'm just here to make money, right? So it's gone up by 50 60%, the portfolio. Worst case, it'll fall. ठीक है, it'll fall down by another 10%. Worst case, chalo 15% before I exit. I'm still mota up 35% for the year, which is not bad. I'm happy with that, right? Now I'm seeing another useless trend that's happening in crypto, where NFT के ऊपर मतलब मस्ती मजाक चल रहा है life में. That also I'm doing now on the side with little bit of capital. Everything's doubling in like a day. So it is so stupid. I don't even know how that's happening. But in one day, 100% returns, which is ultra risky, right? But it's happening. In fact, yesterday this happened, right? I don't know whether you guys know this. There was one NFT being released by Time Magazine. Okay, Time Magazine, which was happening yesterday. If you wanted to invest in that NFT, you have to, for one NFT, it was zero point 0.1 Ethereum. Zero point 0.1 Ethereum is nothing, right? It is around what, 25,000 rupees for one NFT. I reached their website, but I said, you know what? I don't know who will sit and watch this Time NFT. It won't be something great. So let me not buy it. Within 2 hours, that zero point 0.1 NFT was trading at 3.2 Ethereum, 32x. In 2 hours, it went up by 32x. That 25,000 was 8 lakhs, but I didn't buy it. Right? I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. I have bought another NFT which has gone up already 3 times, and another NFT that went up 2 times in 2 3 days. Um, who are buying at levels? FOMO is happening. Nothing else. FOMO is happening, right? A lot of people are thinking that it'll go up, go up, go up. A lot of people in crypto have a lot of money which nobody of you all know. There are so many people who are crypto millionaires that you have no idea. When I'm seeing, there are people buying photos of apes. Okay, there are people buying photos of apes for 1 crore each, right? They're buying photos of apes for 1 crore each. The thing that is happening is it's beyond my understanding, right? अगर मैं आपको एक फोटो दूंगा और बोलूंगा 1 crore दो, ये फोटो आपके लिए है, it is on blockchain forever, will you still give me 1 crore? No, right? Yeah, so BAYC, what Manoj is saying, which is Board Ape Yacht Club, is trading at 45 50 eth per NFT. 45 50 eth per NFT, right? वो भी base, I'm talking about the useless ones. The better ones are going for 200 300 NFT, 200 300 Ethereum. So कुछ nonsense चालू है, but either way, I've invested in something called Sneaky Vampire Syndicate. It opens at zero point 0.1 ETH, and then it once it goes on the floor, and after थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे आगे पीछे FOMO hit हो जाता है, थोड़ा बड़े बड़े लोग ट्विटर पे ट्वीट करते हैं ये वो. It's just weird. Okay, a lot of people tweeting on Twitter that 20,000 suddenly is now currently sitting at 2.5 lakhs. If I remove now, it will be 2.5 lakhs. I have not removed it. Money management says remove it. 20,000 ka 2.5 lakhs is good, right? But I'm not. So today I'm trying to invest in one more, which is at 2:30 a.m. Again 20,000. Let's see. अगर 40 भी हुआ तो मैं निकल जाऊंगा, चलेगा. I don't want to be in the FOMO. But all this is going on. But you know what? This is something that happens every time. this stupidity or nonsense ka jo FOMO driven illogical approach happens in every bull market. Whether it's the stock market or whether it's the crypto market, it doesn't matter. It always happens at one point of time. And currently, we are in that era that it is happening, right? Immediately after this era, you will never see this kind of a trend for a long time, right? It'll be the most muted, boring, relaxed market. कोई नहीं देखेगा, nobody will be able to give you returns. You will be dying to get returns at that point. 10% मिला तो बहुत हो गया, right? That's when you start becoming more desperate, because you will be like, I was getting such good returns in the stock market before. Now I'm nothing is moving. You'll become desperate. You'll join WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups which are paid, and they will take a lot of money from you. And in that desperation, you might just lose a lot of money. So the best thing to do right now is just enjoy the hype. See, the thing is, everyone's see, the thing is, we should be smart, right? There are a lot of people right now, whether it's the stock market or crypto market, that are playing on FOMO. They're not thinking with their head, right? They're thinking with the other people's head. कि बाकी लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, मैं भी वही करूंगा. Okay, but if you are a sane person, a smart person, walks into that region of all mental people, assume this way, right? There is a group of people who have no idea what they're doing, and you walk in and you know exactly what you're doing. You can easily take advantage of that situation, make your money, and get out, right? But if you become like them and say that मेरे को 10x नहीं 50x चाहिए, then you'll become one of them, and then there'll be someone else who comes in the middle and says, you know what, I'm going to take my money and walk away. So be happy with what you get, right? Same with the stock market, same with the NFTs. Okay, what else? Chalo, let me take two people on stage and ask some questions. Anyone who wants to come on stage can ask questions, right? Wow, long time favorite. Let's take okay, anyone wants to come on stage can request quickly, small session. Either way, one good thing is I'm back tomorrow. So kal I'm back to Bangalore. So tomorrow or day after we will do the weekend research also, right? Saturday or Sunday, and Monday onwards back on lives, back on market talk every day. Okay, हो गया मेरा एक week break from content. It's actually so relaxing to get a break from content for 1 week, because that grind is so hectic. Bottle ला रहे हो, of course, obviously. One bottle I'm getting, my favorite. But I've accepted people on stage. You guys can come. Whoever wants to come on stage can come. Yeah, I'm accepting people on stage.
Yeah, all good, man. What about you?
All good, bro. All good. Tell me.
Yeah, I want to ask that I just watched a video of SYZ, which was released today, I guess,
Hmm.
about happiest mind and CDSL and being overvalued right now.
Correct.
So, so is this a right point to enter in this market for a long term?
I haven't seen the video. It says, "Are they overvalued?" But what was his final conclusion? Do you know what his final conclusion was?
Conclusion was that happiest among the three, the happiest mind was the most overvalued, and
Hmm.
CAMS was okay, and
Hmm.
CDSL in between.
Yeah. Yeah. No, actually, it is true, because happiest minds, I would also say it's slightly overvalued, because पता ही नहीं चल रहा है why is it going up constantly, right? It's reached 1400. Matlab, it's just going up and up and up, and it's not like it's growing at a very massive speed. It is constantly going up. But then that's the thing, right? Even if it is overvalued, right? Even if happiest minds is overvalued and it wants to do a correction, the market is not letting it do a correction. No, market is reaching 60,000. Everyone's bullish, everyone's buying, nobody's selling. Would you sell in such a market? You would be buying, right? So the thing
Yeah,
is, it needs to correct, but they're not correcting because the market and the sentiment is not letting anything correct right now.
yeah, exactly. And I've seen right now that the technical indicators, the Bollinger Bands are just squeezed for happiest mind. So it can open up or down.
Yeah, I know, no, but that's very short term, right? अगर एक दिन 2 दिन नीचे गया, give it 1 month, it'll still go up again.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Correction means it should go up, go down at least by 30% or 40%, whatever it's overvalued, right? Not
Yeah,
and stay there for a bit, like not jump back until and unless the new earnings have not come out. It cannot come back, right?
yeah, exactly.
Currently, it's trading at three times the PE of the sector. It's trading at 142 CP approximately, and the sector P is 52. That means it needs a heavy correction, almost a 50% correction, or maybe not 50%, but at least it should go back to 1000 and stay there for a bit. But that is not happening because the market only is not staying there. No, market's going up constantly.
Also, I want to ask that beside Happiest Mind, Emphasis and Mind is also rallying a lot. And comparing the P's, both are less overvalued as compared to Happiest Mind.
Yeah. No, I don't know, man. I mean, it is definitely overvalued, but if you're asking me, should I buy or sell, that I don't know because the entire market is in a very weird state right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
जब
nice
नीचे
talking.
जाएगा बेचते हैं. I'm assuming that you were an early investor in Happiest, you would have made money. If you weren't, then you haven't, right? But anytime everything can go down. So I don't know. So I'm glad I invested early.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Shaurya.
Hey Shashank, can you hear me?
Yes, man.
Yeah, I was asking what's the buying and selling criteria for stocks?
Who mine? No, I buy. I don't sell them until it crashes, right? I buy them and I don't sell them until it crashes or I fundamentally changes or I desperately need money for something or the other. Until that, I don't touch it. To be honest, I just leave it there.
And for buying,
Huh?
for buying,
Buying, yeah, I have to first see whether it's a good stock. So there's two types of things that I buy, right? One is core portfolio, which is buying for long term, which are fundamentally strong stocks. Then there are second buyings that I do, which are much riskier bets, which are short term bets. Like for example, when that Z thing happened, I would have loved to buy the Z thing, right, and then sell it later. Quick turnaround times. But so I have two portfolios. One is a long term portfolio, which are very strong stocks that you just keep it like coffee can, and then you have the short term portfolios which you just buy and keep flipping it. Like there's more the short term intraday kind of a thing.
thanks, man. Thanks.
Hmm.
Hello.
Thank you, man.
Hello, Shashank. Hi, Shashank.
Yeah, here. Wait, who's talking now, Aditya or Bhavya?
I am not sure. Okay, wait. I'm Aditya talking. So, yeah, my bad.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm actually in the same state how confused I am now from this entire week because it was in the dilemma in the market. Like, okay, it might like there might be a correction, there might be a massive breakdown and stuff. So, I kind of freaked out. Not completely, but did freak out. So, what I did, I used a stupid logic, but still, I sold out most of my shares of all the companies, but I still hold all those companies. But I
Hmm.
did sell out majority of the shares, thinking that okay, I'll the prices would be at the same average price which I've got. If market goes down, I'll still have cash, so I can jump in. So my averaging price will go less down. It'll be
Hmm.
down, so and it'll do well. But I
Okay.
realized it was a mistake, so I don't know what to do now. So I do have some amount piled up, and market is still going up. So Sensex hit 60K today, and
Hmm.
even Nifty is about to hit more. So I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah, that is actually something that a lot of us do as well, right? Um, where we try to sell as soon as possible and then we realized went up, and then I've seen a lot of idiots buying it on the rise also. And then it goes down again, and they're like, dude, what the hell is happening? Why am I just losing money day in day out, right? Because you're selling when it's going down and you're buying when it's going up, which are the two most worst times to actually sit and buy or sell. What I would say is, I don't know, man. It's very risky. That's what I kept saying, right? If it was any normal market, I would have told you what to do. But now, even if I tell you that, you know what, you should go invest in the most safe things, which is, what is that, your TCS and Nifty and Infosys and all. Even if you invest in those, if a correction that will happen, it'll pull all of them around. Yeah, if you really want to keep your money safe, invest in ITC. That's Bhavik is saying, right? Hedge it on ITC or
Yeah,
buy gold. I think gold is moving faster than ITC also.
yeah,
So
that's true.
until you see another big correction, when you know your average is ready to buy again. Until that, to park your money, right? To park your
Uh-huh.
money, I think ITC or gold. Because ITC doesn't care कि आप 60,000 पे हो कि 30,000 पे हो, right?
Yeah,
कोविड
that's
के
true.
बाद और कोविड के पहले भी ITC was like, I don't care about the market. I am my own exchange. ITC is playing different game. It's not a part of Sensex anymore, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's fair.
it fluctuates lesser than our Indian currency, Indian rupee also, right? So that
Yes,
is
yes.
how ITC is so good. So if you really want to park it, then I would say park it in gold for a bit until you see a big correction, and then you can average it again.
Okay, like actually, I was not ready to sell in the first place, but bunch of my
You
friends
should
are
do
like,
that.
"Bro, you should profit book, bro. You can't let your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
profit
First, you
go
delete those
shrink."
friends from your life, or you tell your friends when it comes to stock market, shut the fuck up because nobody knows everything, right? First,
Like, typical Bangalore people is like, "Bro, ಇದು ಹಿಂಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಗ ಹಿಂಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ." So that's
I
how
know, I know, I
went
know.
in the dilemma.
And that too, they would have showed you China and said, "Boss, इवाग 100% खड़े हो गए थे, sell it right now" and all that, right? They would have shown you all
Exactly,
that. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, I know that. But if
He
that's the thing,
faked
no,
me
if you
out the
are
previous night.
tell me one thing, if your friends could predict the market so well, would they still be your friends or would they be sitting in some Mauritius or some Maldives there chilling with their money, right?
So true, so true. After I sold, I'm like, bro, I shouldn't have even picked up your call the previous night.
See, the thing is, it's better if you make those mistakes by yourself because you can live with it. This you will not be able to live with it because you made your friend do that mistake for you, right? If you had sold it with your logic, it was a learning for you. You would have learned, right? Currently, it's not a learning for you. It's currently it's just I got screwed big time. It's still a
Yeah,
learning. The
that's
learning
right.
here is don't listen to friends, right? Do your own research. Maybe you're wrong, right? You might not be right, but at least you'll be like, it's my mistake.
Yeah, and I even understood that like if I sell most of it and assume I keep only one or two shares of that company, I thought it'll still remain in the same average price which I had got it, but I was wrong in that aspect as well. So the average price changes to what how many shares I have.
Yeah,
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 that
yeah.
one thing which I understood and realized I'm like, okay, I'm wrong in this aspect. But the large caps are doing pretty well because in this entire week, mid and small did go down pretty well. But large stayed on. Infosys never came down. Infosys
So
was
the
always
thing
up.
is,
It like it.
in a good market, everything is doing well,
Mm-hmm.
right? The fun thing would be to see when the market falls, everything's going to fall the same amount. Yes, obviously, a large cap is not going to fall the way mid caps and small cap. Mid cap and small caps will bleed, right? Bleed red
Yeah,
completely. Large caps won't bleed so much, but they will bleed according to how much the market would bleed. If the market corrects by 30%, large cap would go down by 30%. But 30% also is a massive amount. And at that point, gold would start going up massively.
yes, yes.
If you
Like
really
I had
want to
this
hedge,
one.
increase your allocation in gold.
Okay, the thing was actually like I just started recently, like say in March I started. So I have most of my allocations are in mid. Like say I have some 55% in mid, 30 in large. The rest is all small caps. So
Hmm.
gold I actually invested it in. Then I thought, okay, might not be the time to invest now. So I went to the crypto and more or less, yeah, I'm in mutual funds, crypto, and direct stocks.
Yeah, but you're also very leveraged on high risk. Your current portfolio is extreme risk.
Uh-huh. So I was, yeah, you had put a video like 2 weeks ago. So I did comment about the like the allocation I've allocated. So I was not sure whether like is it right or wrong. So I was not
No,
sure
no. The
about that.
reason why I put that comment, I read most of the allocations, is to just see what is the general sense of how people are doing and how you can compare yourself with other people. That's not for me; it's for you yourself, right? If you go
Okay.
back to that video, right? If you go back to
Huh.
that video and see other people's allocation, you'll see how other people are allocating their thing. So you'll get a sense of what's happening. I already showed you how I'm allocating, right? Uh,
Yes. Yes.
but that would help you understand how others are allocating as well. Because currently it's all about allocation. Actually, I should make a video on how to allocate more on gold.
Yeah. But the only thing is like I don't invest much. Like monthly basis with salary I'm getting, I can put direct stocks like some 7,000 and
Doesn't
six
matter.
percent
Doesn't
mutual
matter.
fund.
See,
So
it
if I
doesn't
have
matter
to
of it doesn't
no
matter on
like
the amount. For you, it's on the percentage. It's not the amount.
yeah, yeah, like for the gold, I'm trying to say, like if I have to buy a gold, I have to pick up one entire gram, right? So it's somewhere
No,
close to almost five
no,
thousand. So
no, no, no.
oh no,
You don't
not
need
the.
to buy.
I'm talking about the RBI gold. So
No, why can't you just buy digital gold? How does it matter?
I tried the digital gold, but I didn't know that they have a GST to even hold it and sell it. So the percentage, even if it goes up, you'll still be not able to recover your principal.
But the GST is very less. It's not a very big amount. Why don't you
Like,
buy gold ETF?
okay, but I haven't tried, so I haven't that sure
No,
about that. So yeah.
no, gold ETF. You can do gold ETF. That is
Okay, then.
better. SGB has a
Uh-huh.
lock-in, so you don't want to do that. But you can put it in gold ETF. That's what
Okay.
I said.
Okay.
Or
Uh-huh.
you don't have to invest every month. You can go buy 1 gram of gold after saving for 2-3 months also. That's also fine. Physically go buy.
Physically, yeah, like my mom is into it, so can't help it.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's fine. It's good because now I would suggest everyone to increase that allocation there. You never know what's going to happen.
Okay. So what about the RBI one? So isn't that good enough, or because you're going to get
It is.
interest
It
as
is.
well, right? With
It is.
what
It
you
is
have.
good. It is good. It is good. It is good. We can do that also. If you have the money, you should do it. It's safest also.
Okay.
Only
Okay.
thing is the lock-in is high for tax free, so you can do it.
Okay. But yeah, they I think they have only lock in for 3 years. I feel.
Yeah, you should do that. If you're okay to lock your money for 3 years, you can do that, man. Not an issue.
Yeah, like I'll just put the limited amount, so not much. So I'll
Yeah.
be fine with how much the lock in period is. So you suggest that
See,
over
since
the
5 years
Nifty
lock-in,
Gold
not
or
8 years is
Nifty?
actually for the if you keep it for 8 years, you get full tax free, right? Anish, if I'm not wrong. You have to keep it for eight
Yeah.
years if you get full tax free.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yep. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Shashank.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. One sec. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. So basically, I just wanted to come and say that okay, tomorrow or day after, we will have the weekend research session, and then Monday onwards, we will continue the market talk on a daily basis on YouTube and Instagram. Okay, sorry, YouTube and scenes. Okay, so we'll come back. My vacation's over, so we're gonna come back constantly and do this. Okay, chalo. I'll see you guys later. Have fun, enjoy, and keep learning.
So,
Okay. Oh
hello.
yeah, sorry, someone's here. Tell me, tell me.
Yeah, can you hear me? I don't know. I can't see myself on stage, so it's kind of weird.
Just disconnect and try reconnecting.
Okay, yeah, I can see
Mr. India.
myself now.
Yeah, go ahead. I still can't see you, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, my name is Shriyans.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Okay, I think he left. Okay, any which way, guys. I need to get out. I need to enjoy last day of Goa. So let me have fun, and then I'll come back and see you guys